Guys, JA Monster Energy here, bringing you a video on my top 5 applications and top 5 tweaks. So let's get started. My first application would be Cydia, of course, but that one doesn't count because that's everybody's favorite app. Second would be Winterboard, and that's where you could customize your home screen, wallpapers, docs, icons, multitask wallpapers, and so forth. And you can pretty much customize everything with that simple application. Next would be iFile, and that is pretty much like a SSH, like CyberDuck, WinSCP on your device. And you can pretty much edit anything from there. And then APT backup would be my next favorite because that lets you back up all your favorite jailbroken applications, themes, tweaks, and so forth. So you just go ahead and click the backup button right here. You go into your iTunes and back it up there also. And then when you update and jailbreak, you restore from backup in iTunes. And then you install this application first after you have Cydia. And then you just hit restore and all your favorite apps go back into your and all your jailbroken stuff goes back into your device. You just go into Cydia, reinstall something, and then it configures everything else. That would be my third. The fourth would be Screen Splitter, and when Screen Splitter does, Screen Splitter or Display Recorder. They both work the same, but Display Recorder is for third gen iTouch, and then iPhone, 3GS, and non, something like that. But what Screen Splitter does is pretty much the same thing I'm doing right here on my screen, and it mirrors your screen onto the computer. Or you could also buy the cables from Apple for $50, I believe, connected to your TV, and then you could see the same screen on your TV as you're seeing on your iPod. So that would be my fourth, and my fifth will probably be Bida font. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but yeah. And what this does is let you change your fonts, like what's it called? Like font swap, I believe, but from 4.0 and on. So those are my top 5 applications. I may have more, but I can't think of them at the moment. So let's go ahead into tweaks. I have some of my favorite tweaks right here, and first will be clock hide. Now what clock hide lets you do is pretty much hide the clock on your home screen. So as you guys can see here, it's kind of loading here. My clock is, my clock normal is hidden, and I changed it up to the date and so forth right here, which is really cool. I mean, I really like it. And let me just get rid of this notification. Alright, and then that's pretty cool. I'll have a link to this below in the description, and you can install it. Next would probably be Android Lock, and what Android Lock does is, is pretty much have the Android thing on your iPod or iPhone. And this is really cool because you could add this and then add a password after this. So if they get past your lock right here, you could add a password to it, which is really cool, as you guys can see there, and then it unlocks. That would be my second one. The third would be Folder Enhancer, which is really cool. Like when I click on my folders, sorry about that, it like opens up kind of full screen, and it shows most of my applications on here. So like compared to the normal iPhone or normal OS, it like goes half page, it like splits in between, and it only shows like 3 rows, which is really annoying because you want to fit as much apps as possible into one little folder so you don't have a big mess. So this is really cool because you could just scroll around like if you were on your Springboard and have your applications on just one folder, and that is really useful. You could also put a folder inside a folder, which I don't know why you would put that, but yeah, like you guys can see here, I have some apps right here. I could just put it in there, and that's what she said, but put it in the folder. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You could fit as much apps as you want, probably like 1,000. But yeah, that's really cool. And that would be my third tweak, I believe. Now my fourth would be Graviboard. Now what Graviboard does is just lets your springboard go crazy, which is really fun to play around with. As you guys can see here, I'm just moving my iPod around and all my icons are going crazy. Now this is fun, just a fun little tweak. Some people would think it's stupid, but I don't know, it's stupid but fun at the same time. And I would really pay the price for this. So go ahead and check these out. I'll have the names in the description below also, and I'll put an annotation somewhere here in the video saying the names. So that'll be Graviboard, available on Cydia for $2.99. Now that'll be, I believe, my fourth. I'm not sure, but who cares? The last one would be Switcher Mod. Now what Switcher Mod is like, you could customize your own switcher board. So I could open up here, and instead of holding an application, alright, so you know when you hold an application and the icons start to wiggle, you don't need to do that anymore. You just have the little delete here to quit the process, which is really easy. But like sometimes I could quit the application and it takes you to there, so that's annoying. And then I went overboard with the tweaks, but this one is pretty cool too. It's called brightness or switcher brightness, something like that. I have the name below, and I think it's free. I'm pretty sure it's free. And what this does is just gives you like a little slider, and this controls your brightness, which is really cool. Like, I hate going into settings and just waiting for settings to load, waiting for the tab to load for brightness and so forth. Where you could just go here on your home screen, double click your home button, scroll to the left, and there you go. You have your slider. You could just go down, and my screen on my device is actually like super dark. You can't see it on here, but you scroll up and it's bright. And if you scroll like middle right here, it kind of looks the same on my device as it looks here. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much a fast review of my tweaks. I'll have again the names into the description below. Don't forget to go ahead and hit the subscribe button above and the like dislike below, and that helps me out a lot, guys. I'll see you guys on my future video. I'm gonna try to make as much videos this week as possible because I'm gonna go out. I'm not gonna be here in the U.S. I'm gonna go out of country for a while, probably for a week or two. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later and wish me good luck.